Hey guys, it's Josh, and welcome back to LegoLogical. I'm excited because here we have our first actual set review that's up to date and still inside the box. So here is the Imperial Troop Transport, set number 75078. This is from Star Wars Rebels, and it has 4 minifigures, 4 stormtroopers with the stud shooters and the troop carrier. So it's ages 6 to 12. And I'm going to be doing this review really quickly with the time-lapse first, and then we'll head on into the actual build. So let's head on into the time-lapse, and I'll see you guys afterwards, and I'll show you guys a close-up of the minifigures and the set itself. Alright guys, now that was your time-lapse build of the Imperial Troop Transport. Now let's dive into the set, but before we get onto that, I just want to show you this instruction manual. So there's your front, similar to the design on the box, but they have changed the back. So I don't know since when they have changed this, because I haven't bought a new Lego set in quite a while, but the win is different, and here's like part of your inside, like some building pages. But there is no poster or special page or comic at the end. But that is your nice and small little instruction manual. Now let's get closer to this. Let's go and look at the figures. So let me move all that away, and let's get on to the figures right now. Here is your Stormtrooper. I do believe it's the same mold, but it's just a new print. Now the Stormtrooper, there's 4 of these guys, so you can really build your Stormtrooper Imperial army with this. But let me show you the blaster first. This blaster is indeed the stud shooter Blam. So it comes with a lot of spare, and I'll show you where that's put in the future. Did you say Back to the Future? I mean later on in this video. The future. So here is your Stormtrooper up close. You can see he has this similar facial expression. Oh, sorry about the shake there. I'm just trying to focus. Similar facial expression, like the facial features to the old clone troopers, but he has a smile on him. He's like, heh, rebel scum. So at the back here we got some basic printing, but I really do love how his printing goes on for the torso and the legs. Now one side of the leg has knee padding, and the other side has just looks like a bandage, but believe me, I don't think stormtroopers need bandages. But as you know, they're terrible shots, so I don't know. Nice torso design there. I do believe that it's like this. The belt is similar, but the chest piece has gotten smaller. Anyway, here's your close-up look of the helmet. Now this helmet is really nicely designed. It's got the blue exhaust, little tiny vents there, the oxygen supply, and it does give that fierce stormtrooper look. I'll give you a look all the way around. So nothing much to it, but yeah, stormtroopers, iconic Star Wars baddies that are terrible shots. So with these stud shooters now, you can really pack a punch, and they're not as strong as the shooter missiles. But let's get on to the set itself. So let's put them aside, and here is your troop transport. This is seen in Star Wars Rebels, and it is a nice little build, not expensive, and pretty fair piece count for a battle pack. It's actually really good looking. Now, you could fit pilot in here in the Rebels TV show, but this is a battle pack, and you don't have that kind of space for the pilot. But they still did a good job with the glass piece, and had the twin blasters in front, so that's a nice design. There's also actually a turret at the back here. So you got these flick fire missiles. Let me hold them down and flick them. There we go. Shot the missile, and 2 missiles down. Now, flick fire missiles are getting old at the stage. This is like a 2015 set, and they use a lot of stud shooters. Even the machine gun, the Gatling gun stud shooter from another set. But personally, I don't think that's a good Gatling gun. It's a stud shooter, but times 6, really. But I think flick missiles are still my favorite. The shooters are a bit deadly, but here's your lineup. So you see, there's actually spots for these troops to stand, but let's remove their guns first. And we have their guns placed on these little these holes here on the bricks. Let me show you up close. You see that there? Sorry about the flare, the little lens flare. But before I put them on both sides, which will block this feature, let me show you the inside in the midsection. You have a crate. You can see some trans red. If I take that out for you, those are the extra stud shooter pieces. Now, you get 4, but there's actually 1 more as a spare piece, so you actually do get 5 spare studs for your stud blasters. Put them back in there, and you slide them back in. So the blasters really keep it in place like that, so it's nice little compact design. I just shot the stud shooter trying to put it in, but oh man, this is gonna take a while. But if you checked out the time lapse, then you can see how this was constructed. The piece count is not high again, so it's a nice design for a small battle pack. After the stud shooters are placed, you can stand your stormtroopers upright. There you go, and then flip up the flaps. This one needs to be placed in better. So there you go. It's covering their feet, and in the TV show, there's actually space for 6. But who cares? It's a battle pack. You can't have more than 4 figures. That's the LEGO Star Wars rule. But there's your troops transport. It is also has these tiles, upside down pieces, so it gives that illusion of it floating. As you can see, it feels like it's off the ground a bit and gives it that smooth ride. So these stormtroopers are going to be delivered into the battlefield, onto the battlefield, and the back there is pretty generic, but there's a nice design. I think that's actually a good thing for us to do, because that piece there gives it actually enough space to for the rebels to climb on and maybe hijack the I'm trying to get something here to the troop transport. For instance, me, I'll just be like standing here. It's like, whoop, I'm here, guys. You don't really see me. I'm just tagging along. Yeah, but it's really nice design, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this review. If you have, rating would be appreciated. Drop a like. So comment what we should do next, or what other sets you would like to see. I'm not sure about the sets there. Mostly the sets I get will be the ones that I really want to keep, because I don't have that kind of money to buy all the sets and do reviews. But that is your Imperial Troop Transport. Share this with your LEGO-loving friends. It's Josh, and I'll see you next time on another episode of LEGOLogical. Bye-bye. Tutorial. For somebody requested that I should make a tutorial on this little Call of Duty drone. Don't know what it's called though.